Hi and welcome to the final video in my Caribbean cruise series. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous videos. The first one is a ship tour all about the Tui Marella discovery, and my next videos are all about all the ports that I visited. This video is going to be all about Barbados. Barbados was our first stop when we arrived on the cruise, but we didn't spend any time here as we sailed straight away, and we knew we'd have time at the end of the cruise because that was going to be the last stop. We were flying back home that evening, so we didn't have too much time to hang around and we didn't spend too long in the port. The port wasn't very busy, so all the shops were quite quiet. I think everyone was kind of in the same boat. But yeah, there's some shops here and things if you want to buy some souvenirs. And we headed straight to our tour that we had booked. The first stop was Mount Gay Rum Distillery. This is the world's oldest running rum distillery, and we definitely wanted to visit it while we were here in Barbados. It's over 300 years old. We also had a rum tasting included in our tour, so we were really excited about that. When we arrived, the grounds were so pretty. There's lots of greenery and nice places to sit outside and enjoy the sunshine. The staff were also so lovely and friendly. And when we first arrived, we walked into this room, which is a little bit of an exhibition center with lots of bits of history and information about how the distillery started and the processes of how they make the rum, everything like that. And while we had a little look around, they brought us our first round of drinks, which was a welcome drink, and it was a rum punch. I really enjoyed the taste of their rums. They had different tastes, you know, if you don't like it too strong like me, they had something for you, and if you like it really strong, they had that as well. The tour was very informative and I found it really interesting. By the end, we knew all their major rums, the main ones that they sell. We learned about the distillation process and also which notes that each one had. So I really did find it quite interesting, and it was nice to be able to taste them all at the end as well. He also showed us how they aged the rums and how that affected the colours and everything like that. And the tour guides were really good in that they made it fun and like not just boring, like you're just learning boring things. They made it really fun. After that, it was time to taste all the rum. So that came after we'd learned a little bit more information and stuff like that. The rum tasting was the last thing we did while we were in the sort of exhibition center. They did pour very generously and there was no mixer, so that was a lot for me. I was not able to finish them all. Next, we had a little bit of free time. We could just relax and enjoy the grounds, and they also had this gift shop in there, which was lovely. They served food and things like that. So I think some of the tastings do include food. Ours didn't, but you can get food there. There's a bar, of course, so you can have some drinks with their rums and just relax and enjoy the beautiful weather. They were also, of course, selling all their products that they make in the shop. The cost of this distillery was included for our entire tour, so I've had a look on their website, and to do the exact tour that we did, it costs from $27. The price varies depending on what tour you do. Then we got back on the tour bus. We really liked this tour because we got to see a lot of places in the bus and we didn't really have to get off too much.
So that's Rihanna Drive. Where the white Jeep is now, right after this white van that is parked, that's the house here. Where Rihanna grew up. Where that white vehicle is coming up with blinking the lights, that's the house here, the greenhouse. And this is the monument right here. Right here, Rihanna Drive.
So for example, we drove past this place, which is where Rihanna grew up. It's a bit of a tourist attraction and it's known as Rihanna Drive. And it's nice that we didn't have to get off because we had all our cabin cases and everything with us. So this was perfect for us on our last day of the cruise. Also, the tour guide was super nice. He had a mic so we could hear everything that he was saying, and whenever he would drive past any monuments or landmarks, anything that he wanted to tell us about, he would slow down a little bit in the drive so we can see it properly and take some photos. Like this monument, he stopped here and explained to us what it was and the tragedy that happened. And there were many others, as you'll see, and we felt like we were learning about Barbados, which was nice. We had said we will definitely be going back to Barbados because we didn't have any time to enjoy any of the gorgeous beaches, and we drove past so many beautiful looking beaches. The water was so blue and we were super jealous that we didn't have any time to swim in it. So Barbados is definitely somewhere I would have to come back to spend a little bit more time. If you are enjoying this video and you've liked the rest of my Caribbean cruise series, make sure that you subscribe. It really does help my tiny little channel. And if you find anything helpful, go ahead and leave me a comment. I love reading your lovely comments. It really does make my day. It wasn't long till we arrived at the next location, which was Bathsheba Park. There's also Bathsheba Beach, which is not far from here, but it's not really recommended to swim in that beach. I think the current's quite strong. It is just so beautiful here. They have a restaurant and a bar. You can sit and enjoy something to eat along the seaside. We just got some rum punches and some snacks and sat down and enjoyed watching the waves. They also had someone selling coconuts here, which was great because I absolutely love coconuts. I would definitely recommend this if you're in Barbados. It is the best thing that we did there, and we really loved hanging out here. On our tour, we only spent about an hour here, I'd say, in total, but we enjoyed every moment. There is no fee here, it's just open, but if you want to get some drinks, obviously you have to pay separately for that. Then we headed to the next location. Along the way, the tour guide showed us some famous hotels, I guess where a lot of stars stay when they come to Barbados. This one is on Sandy Lane and it's known as One Sandy Lane. He said it was one of the most prestigious in Barbados. And this one is Sandy Lane Hotel. I guess Sandy Lane is a big deal around here because he also said that this is another prestigious hotel. So it may be worth looking into this hotel if you're looking for somewhere to stay in Barbados. The last stop was St. John's Parish Church. It was such a beautiful church and the setting was gorgeous. It was a lovely way to end the tour, spending some time here. Also, it has Wi-Fi, which is great. It's a historical landmark that I would definitely recommend fitting into your itinerary if you are near this area. It's a church, so there's no fee to enter and you can just come and look around for free, which is nice. And the tour ended here. After this spot, we headed to the airport. It was quite good because the tour is bookable through the cruise ship, so they know to drop us off at the airport. Our checked luggage also meets us there at the airport through the cruise line. And that's it for Barbados. I really enjoyed doing this series and I'm hoping to go on another cruise soon so I can start another cruise series. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.